So Google, in 2011, hired a bunch of scientists, 21 early to mid-career PhD scientists, nominated by leaders in climate change research and science-based institutions across the U.S. to be part of their Google Science Communication Fellows. Then last month, the company held a $2,500 a plate fundraiser for the re-election of Senator James Inhofe, Republican from Oklahoma, who is, of course, the guy who is one of the chief guys who dismiss climate change as a hoax.
Climate change never happened, yeah.
Yep. And so in response, 17 of these 21 fellows that Google hired wrote a strongly worded letter to Google CEO Larry Page and to Eric Schmidt, and taking the company to task for the political opportunism and the hypocrisy. And among the things that they said is Senator Inhofe has outrageously claimed that climate change is a hoax on the American people, and in the absence of a shred of factual evidence, accused climate scientists of being criminals. Given Google's commitment to educating the public about climate change, why would the company align its political efforts with Inhofe? In response to the criticism, Google spokesperson acknowledged that while we disagree on climate change policy, we share an interest in Senator Inhofe with the employees of a data center we have in Oklahoma. Okay, so there's political interest, and that typically happens in large companies. You sort of expect it. But for the founding member of Google's statement in Google's mission that its slogan is "Don't be evil." Exactly. And so your core value is going against the things that you've stated you believed. That's when it goes wrong.
I'd have to agree with that one. I mean, that's altogether wrong. But, you know, they really, Google and a lot of other big companies just really seem to feel the need to sit on both sides of any political fence.
Well, Google is about information, not advocacy, so do no evil. I don't think this falls in line with doing evil. It may be different than what they would advocate, but from a platform standpoint, Google serves up both sides, right? Because if they didn't,
if
they didn't, no, let me just finish the point.
Yep.
If they didn't, then one could say, is Google giving me all the information when I search climate change, right? And so I don't. They want to poison that well.
Good point. So, let's wrap it up for this week. Then I'm David Erickson. You can find me at e-strategyblog.com and on Twitter at @DErickson, and I do the daily numbers as I just cited them. You can follow them on Twitter at @TheDailyNumbers. BL you can find at whatsnextblog.com and on Twitter at whatsnext, and your column in Ad Age. What's
Ad Age Digital Next. Ad Age Digital Next. Yeah.
Okay. And Albert Maruggi. Albert you can find at providentpartners.net and on Twitter at Albert Maruggi. And until next week, thanks for watching.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.